Alrighty, hello everybody. So this is kind of a new series that I'm going to be doing. It's a little interesting. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a Polytopia Sandbox Tournament is what I call it. So I'm going to pit each tribe against itself to see which tribe is the best. I'm going to try and make as many things as I can equal. So it's kind of the best tribe, if you will. So it's just going to be me playing. It's not going to be like a multiplayer with somebody else. I'm going to be playing both sides. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to do the best that I can with each tribe. So it'll be interesting the way that it works out. But I have a whole bracket worked up, and it'll be fun. Trust me. Okay. So let me stop the music here. Okay, and then I'm going to show you the bracket here. Okay, so the bracket should be visible now. I'm doing a double elimination, so there will be a loser's bracket. It's not visible here. I had to scroll down. We're just going to go down the line. I've randomized the seeds of the tribes. So Kickoo and Aquarion being pitted against each other here at the first battle is totally random, but it works out. So each battle of each of these tribes is going to be done on continents for the map type and normal for the map size. So new game. Okay, you can pass and play. Alrighty. And it's might, obviously. It's not going to be glory or anything like that. It's going to be two tribes pitted against each other to the death. So let me hide the bracket now. And we'll get straight into it. So the game name, I'm just going to keep random, whichever name it pops up. Because, yeah, it's good. It works. Pass and play, because I'm going to be playing both sides. Might. Map type is continents. Because I don't want to give an unfair advantage to tribes that might be better on land versus tribes that might be better on water. So I'm trying to balance out the map to where each tribe would have somewhat of an equal footing. And the map size is normal. Okay, so player 1 and player 2. Because I'm only going to do 2 tribes at a time. Alrighty, so the first one... I forgot who's doing what. Kickoo and Aquarion. Okay, so we have Kickoo, and I like to use the skins. Helps me, it supports the... Hang on, I'm actually going to name... This is... Whoa. Kickoo? Kickoo? Yeah. So I like to use the skins where they are. Or which on the ones that have them, which I think that's most all of the tribes now. Oh, hang on, I'm going to rename. This is Aquarion, and then there we go. Okay, so we have Kickoo and Aquarion. Okay, Kickoo is gonna start. And like I said, I'm going to try and make this as fair as possible. I'm going to do as well as I would. Like I'm trying to eliminate the bias. I'm not going to be biased towards one tribe or the other. I have the tribes that I like, but I'm not going to say, oh, well, I'm not going to do you know, the move that I should do just because I want this tribe to win. So I'm trying to get rid of the bias at least as much as I can with what I'm doing. So there'll be, obviously, since it's a pass and play game, there's going to be a lot of switching back and forth between the different sides. And I try not to let what I know of the other side affect what's going on with this one. So like with Kickoo here, like I already know Aquarion is down here and it is moving up this way. But I try not to let that affect the actions that I'm doing here. I try and play from the perspective of Kickoo as if Kickoo didn't know anything about Aquarion down here, and vice versa. Aquarion down here, I know from Aquarion's perspective that Kickoo is up here in the north, but I'm not going to try and let that affect how I play Aquarion and the way that the troops are moved and what I research and what I do. Just, okay, this is the way that I would play this, not knowing anything else except for what I already know about the map. So just that way, you know, like I said, I'm trying to remove all the bias that I can and play in a manner that I feel would be, you know, the best way to determine which of the tribes in the matchup would be best. Like for example, so here with Kickoo, like I know Aquarion is coming up this little river here towards this ocean separating the continents, but I'm not going to send a troop down this way to try and stop them. I'm going to head for those ruins. I like ruins, so that's what Kickoo's going to do. And then the same thing with Aquarion. Like I know that the city up here is unguarded. Kickoo hasn't generated another warrior or anything like that. City's unguarded. So if I could, you know, really push hard to get up there and take that city before Kickoo can create anything, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm taking away the bias. I'm just exploring. I'm coming up this river. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm upgrading my capital. I'm doing what's good. And that's that. Although Kickoo is going to train a warrior. I also like to try and get the lighthouses. And I'm also very slow on expanding into different cities when I play, just because I don't like to up the cost of the technologies. I'm a little slow playing like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. 4 stars. I'm pretty quick, and if I'm moving way too quick on the pulling the different, like on doing the different turns and then moving too quick, please let me know in the comments. I'd like to move quickly and just kind of, okay, cool, let's move on. Let's get it going, you know. Thank you. And if my mouse clicking is too loud, let me know too. I have a quieter mouse I can switch to if worse comes to worse. That sucks. I'd have to leave him sitting there for 2 turns in order to collect that star. I don't remember how much do stars give you? Does it tell you? 8 stars? Excuse me, that would almost be worth it. Alright, so for Aquarion here, he's going to sit there for another turn so he can collect that star. I think I'm going to go for that. Village with this guy. This guy's going to come down here to check out the lighthouse. Yeah, so we want that, so we're going to save our stars, and next turn we'll get navigation we'll probably pump out a squid, an octo as well. 8 stars, dang, that's a lot. Yeah, so he's going to take that village. He's actually not going to take this village. He's going to move over into this spot here to reveal this lighthouse. And then he'll come back and take that village. We'll start expanding. Once I hit philosophy, I'm generally pretty good with... I start expanding and I'm good at that point. Since I know this is continents... I know we're going to have a decent chunk of water through here, so that's why I'm researching the fishing tree here. Oh, also, something I forgot to mention. I am playing the beta version, so the balance rework, I forget when it came out, but it's basically where they rework Semanti and they changed a few different other things. I'm playing that beta, so that's where I'm at. A few things might look a little bit different, might act a little bit different compared to whatever game currently exists outside of beta. I like to jump in on the betas, you know, when I can. So, okay, we need to get a dock put down. Oh, we could have done that, or a port. We could have done that from the beginning. Because I'm pretty sure Kickoo started with fishing. So we'll probably do that next turn. And here, I'm trying to plan out here. So if I do that, yeah, I think I'm going to put a market. No, not a market. Dang it. So the markets I don't use very much. They're based off of those. Which means I'd have to put... It's not a sawmill. A windmill. Yeah, I'd have to put a windmill here to get these 2 farms. Okay, that would be too much. Probably no market then. So I'll just do the altar apiece. And I'll try and talk through, you know, like I've been doing, I'm going to try and talk through the strategy of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. If there's something that you want me to be saying, let me know. If you'd rather me talk less and play faster, tell me. If you'd rather me slow down the play and talk through each move that I'm doing a little bit more, you can let me know that as well. I'm flexible. I'm here to provide good content, hopefully. Hopefully this is something that others will enjoy and it's not just me sitting here saying, oh, I've done this in the past and so I'm gonna, you know, try and throw it up and see if anybody else likes it. So I have done this in the past. I've done this a couple of times previously. And I created a whole bracket and listed everybody through, and it was interesting. Let me double check really quick. I have it pulled up here on the other computer. I actually split it up previously, so it wasn't. I have special tribes mixed in with regular tribes. I had it split out before, to where the special tribes were in their own bracket, and then all of the I don't know, non-special tribes, they were doing their own thing. I switched it up this time just because I wanted it to be a little bit different. So we do have the special tribes mixed in. If I feel like the special tribes are overpowering the regular tribes too much, then I might change it, and we might have to. I don't know quite what that'll look like, but we'll kind of cross that bridge once we get there. I won't worry about it too much right now. Oh, I got a lot of stars here. We'll go ahead and go for philosophy. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I was talking about the previous times that I did this little sandbox tournament. Barter won the regular tribes. This is the most recent one that I did. Barter won the regular tribes, and Elrion won the special tribes. The finals came down to Aquarion and Elrion, which was it was an interesting deal. Oh, and then for the regular tribes, the finals came down to Barter and Zabasi. I like to get diplomacy just so I have capital vision. I know I'm about to meet the opponent here. So, I mean, I know that this is Kickoo's capital. Somewhere around here. Whether that's there, I know it's over here. Somewhere. Because I did the border expansion. But I know I'm about to meet Kickoo, so I'm trying to push for that diplomacy so I can see their capital wherever it might be. Oh wow, we have a plethora of people here that we should have been pushing out. I haven't found any other land that I would want. Roads. But having to ferry people across, I don't know if I would want archers. Maybe knights. Is this? That is a mountain. Okay. Let's actually... What are we gonna do here? Alright, let's just do hunting. Yeah, that's fine. We've got plenty of animals through here. We'll do hunting. Yeah, we will do archery. Oh, I should have built a rider here. I generally don't like riders for battling, but I do like them for exploring because they can go a little bit further. So I should have done a mindbender here and a rider here so I could send the rider this way and I could bring the swordsman back. Oh well. So what's nice about Aquarion, for those who don't quite know the way that their terrain works, their terrain tiles here, even though it's the land component of the map, it has flooded. So flooded, oh, it doesn't let me give me more information. Flooded for Aquarion acts like water. So all of Aquarion's units, they have the same movement on flooded tiles that they would on water tiles. And I believe for other units, I'm sorry, for other for units of other tribes, they can still traverse flooded tiles, but I believe it inhibits their movement down to just 1. I think. I don't quite remember, but I think that's the way that it works. Ooh, that was a lucky find there. So now that I know that now that I know the Aquarion's right there and they've already got sharks and they're probably gonna be gaining a lot of the control of the ocean because the sharks are pretty strong, pretty fast. I'm gonna start pushing out units. I'm gonna try and nab this village. I really want to push out units that can. We'll do a rider so I can bring him back. Yeah, I'm gonna try and push out units that I can start making bombers and scouts and pushing all of these people out to where I can try and regain a good foothold in the ocean, since I feel like that's going to be the big battleground. Yeah, I'll go for some vision on his capital as well. Whoops, I could have moved in 2. Sometimes I go too fast. Alright, I know that he's trying to attack me up here, so I'm gonna figure out where he is. Oh, dang it. Only 3? But if he hits me, I'll do none, so yeah. I don't like it, but it's the way it works out. And we'll get another shark. The sharks, they have some good movement, a decently high attack, and they have surprise, which is nice. So if I attack them, they can't attack me back. It's almost like the daggers after you use a cloak. They also have surprise. So the sharks are pretty powerful if you can get them out into the ocean and whatnot. I need more money. Okay, so I do have the Park of Fortune that I can put down. If I put it down here, here would actually probably be a better place to put it, or even over here, because then I could put a windmill here and then fill all these other spots here up with farms. Oh, actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, the windmill. That already has something there. I can't put the windmill there. Alright, yeah, this would be the next best spot for the windmill. No, here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put the windmill here, because it doesn't matter if the farms are in another city, it still counts for the windmill upgrade. So I can put the windmill here, maybe a forge here. Let's see, if I only have 6, that's 5. Well, I'll probably do 5. Brings me down to 1. Can't get rid of those just yet. Alright, I'll go ahead and put the Park of Fortune there, and then we'll have to wait until next turn to get another giant. This is going to help, getting that star. Unfortunately, we can't make any more units. Alright, so now the thing with the shark So since I have surprise, I can come over here and I can attack him. I'll do 4 damage. Basically sacrifice the shark next turn, because I'll bet you Kickoo will attack me. So if I come over here, get a little bit of exploration, I'll attack, bring him down. I'm doing pretty good economy-wise. We can always use more. We'll collect all this fish. Start building up these cities through here. We'll send this shark in for reinforcements. Keep pumping out sharks. I like the sharks. The octopus, wait, the octus, not the octopus, but the octus. They're good. They can't. Whoops. They can't really attack. Yeah, I don't think they. I don't know, I've never really used them for attacking. I've only used them for the passive damage their tentacles do. Because I think they just move and then they attack. They don't, like, swing a sword or something. Or bite like the sharks do, or club, or whatever else. See an opportunity and you take it. I'm going to come over here and explore and then kill the shark. Just to get a little bit more vision of the map, see what's going on through this way. Even though I'm pretty sure it's just ocean, because that's going to either be an island or have maybe some more land up here. Let's get a rammer going. Get another you. Let's bump this up so we can get more people out at once. And then we need to research construction, because we need a windmill. So we'll do that next turn. This will be 4. That'll bring me down to 12. Oh, dang it. I didn't know I was going to kill it. So that sucks, because they're just going to mind bend me again. So let's... See, sometimes I just get moving so fast and I don't check damage before I do something. So this guy's going to become a rammer, and then we'll just the juggernaut. Okay, but because I can't take the dang city here, I can't push any people out. Let's get a cloak. I also like to use cloaks for exploration, just because they're hidden from everybody. For the most part. Prime opportunity right there. I don't really have any ranged arrow squid. So we could... Oh, the puffer. Okay, let's start doing this because we need We're kind of on thin ice right now, so I don't want to spend too much into the tech tree right now. I like to do this trick where I have two mind benders together and then I just mind bend my way through things. So I generally like to keep them together. I don't like to separate my mind benders. See if we can't get around, because I can see Aquarion's tiles here. I know his capitals is there. See if we can't try and get around this way. So you come in this way. That'll damage me, but I didn't see how much that damaged him. I don't know how much health at 20. So I did 5 to him and 2 to me. That's not terrible. Seven and nothing to me. Okay, it's good to know. Let's get an archer here. Can't really push anybody else out. We'll do another mind bender. Sometimes I like to do triple mind benders just for redundancy. Alright, them having that shark is not good. But I know they don't have another shark to come over here. I don't see a mind bender like they were doing over here. See if we can't get rid of this guy. He's kind of... I don't know what I'm going to do over here. We'll put the walls up. That'll help us defend a little bit more, because now we have double defense over here. We're 4 times boosted on defense, which is great, and we'll try and get something here pumping out stuff. Where do I want to send this shark? Let's... Ooh. I want to take out this shark. I don't like the fact that they've got the sharks there. I might lose this shark. This swordsman wasn't able to kill him on his own, so unless they have other troops hiding in the fog that can come out and hit us, we should be able to survive, even if we don't take the city. But we do need to keep pumping out units, and we also need to start leveling up our cities so we get more than 16 stars. That's only 2 sharks per turn, and we have other stuff to do than just make sharks. Mindbender's too far away. Oh, he can come over here. 5 and 5, 7 and 4. Okay, so we'll do that first. Then we'll do that. We'll get off so we can pump out somebody else. Oh, wait. I want Smithery. Use 10 stars. That'll leave us with 10. We're sitting pretty high with the amount of troops that we have. But I don't think I want to sink the remaining 10 into the tech tree. We're gonna keep moving through here, take out these fellas. I do want to get more troops on the water. I feel like we're winning on the water, but I don't want to take things for granted. And then let's continue with our plan of trying to get around this direction. We'll I know you can't see my hands, but we're going to try and, almost like a pincer thing, we'll move troops in this way, we'll move troops in this way, try and box them in here, because we're trying to get to their capital, take out everything else. And we're doing pretty, like I said, we're doing pretty good on the water. I mean, we've got the Juggernaut out there, we got this one over here. It's kind of laying siege to this city. It's a photo city. But yeah, so and we'll try and start pumping out more troops through these 3 cities here, put out some more ports along the coast, and then just start pressing in here to this unknown little spot here, try and send people around this way, all that good stuff. People to move, it should just be that mindbender, yeah. Yep, just the one mindbender, that's good, that one can stay there. Alright, so let's take him out. We'll probably die from their Juggernaut here in the next turn, but at least we don't have... I mean, their Juggernaut can't do very much else. If they're late, if they're trying to get here, they can't do much else than just circle around the city. But this guy was able to, you know, shoot and do all that stuff, so we've got him taken out. Where... Oh, I can already do aquaculture. No, that's regular farming. That would mean I can't create any units. If I do 4, that brings me to 12. We'll do that. So this will increase our star production by, what was that, 2 per turn? Or a little bit more than that, actually. 3 per turn. Yeah, okay, we just caught that city, or we just captured that city, so that's fine. And then we'll pump out another shark, and I guess a squid. And heal. Okay, so let's, like I said, let's get a port going here. I wanted smithery. Let's push out a swordsman. Heal up this swordsman. We'll just put a defender there for now. Oh. Land right there. We're doing nothing over here but healing. We got to get some troops down there to help take out that Juggernaut. We just don't have enough. I'm going to train a lot of people there really fast. I know that only leaves us with 5 stars to use for some other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to try. So sometimes I do this trick. I leave the city unprotected, and I just leave a mindbender out here. So if anybody tries to take the city, then I can just mindbend them. It's a little sketchy. So depending, I mean, we have pretty good vision around our capital. So if we see somebody coming in who I feel like would be a threat to the mindbender as well as the city, we'll switch it up. But for now, I think I'm just going to move the mindbender out here. That way I can be creating troops and sending them out and not having to worry about protecting the capital. Alright, so we have a pretty good handle on the water. I'm feeling good. I don't want to get too cocky. So because this is the flooded water, boats can also move through it, which is nice. Get him over to there. Just keep making it so they can't do anything over here. I know it ties up our Juggernaut, but it makes it so they can't be pushing out sharks or octos or other stuff to come this way and get us. Alright, we're gonna come up here. We really got to get rid of these guys over here. They're tag teaming it, and it is just not good. Oh, let's see if we can get a frog. Do we have... It doesn't look like we have farming yet. If we take population growth, we can immediately get a frog. That's probably going to be the best option. That's it. Let's just keep pumping out sharks here as much as we can. Is that's the final one? Let's put a shield here. I'm not too happy with what's going on with these boats. Alright, so we know that they got a frog there because we have vision on their capital. So another trick that I do sometimes after we hit diplomacy is even if I'm at war with somebody, I'll come in here and I'll establish an embassy. It costs me 5 stars, but it gives me more vision on their capital and I can see kind of what's going on there. I'll attack them next turn and the embassy will go away, but it just kind of lets me see what's happening. See, so immediately destroys the embassy. But at least now I have that vision. That vision doesn't go away. Let's start getting our mind benders down here if we can. Maybe if we built a bridge, we wouldn't tie up the port. We can start pushing out roads. So like we'll build a road here, and then a bridge here, and then we can start sending the mindbenders across this way. This is a rider. Ah, it just keeps it as a boat. Let's see if we can't take this city. I really hope we can, because if we can't, he's stuck there unless he heads towards that bridge and that port. Who can't move? Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, we're good. Not good. Can we push them off somehow? Let's see. We can't make a farm. Oh, we have the Park of Fortune. Can't put it under him. Okay. Here's the plan. We're going to research farming. That'll take us down to 11. So let's see. 5, 7, 9. That'll be good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make any units, which really stinks. But it's better than losing a city here. So let's do harvest fruit, research farming, create a farm, pump in a Park of Fortune, and then we will do population growth, which should give us another frog. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, we have 4 stars left. don't know what we can really do with 4 stars. We might just roll them over into the next turn. I know I just tied up that port, but... Alright, let's see if we can't get another Juggernaut in the mix here. We have 8 stars. Do another... Let's try and get a cloak out. See if we can't get somebody behind enemy lines. So I'm going to send this squid over here to try and do something about this Juggernaut. I know it won't last very long, but at least it's going to be something. Either Kickoo will have to just work weaker and we can start sending more people, or they'll have to stop and heal and we can, I don't know, do something else. Or even better, if we could get a shark sent over there. Oh, I should have moved him into the territory there first. Okay, we have 12 left. We really need units, so I'm trying to push them out. Okay, I think we're good. Aquarion's not doing too hot here. I figured even with making it part water, Aquarion would thrive, but I don't know if I'm just playing Aquarion wrong. Because we've got... Yeah, I don't know. Kickoo is just stomping Aquarion right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making random troops now. We've got stars to spare on this side. Let's do knights. See how that can help. All right. All right. Oh wait. Oh, dang it. This is Aquarion's turn. There we go. Oh, we can't attack right afterwards. I should have moved him that way again. I don't want those mind benders to get to the city. I might sacrifice this squid to... That would only deal 5 damage. That wouldn't really help. I totally forgot about the tridentions. Okay, we're heading for that. Okay, if I do 10 more, that'll leave me with 9. I could make another shark. I'd leave this exposed. But I don't want these mindbenders to capture that. Go down this way. Okay, I like that plan. Okay, so shark. And then we're heading up to spearing. We'll get spearing next turn and start pushing out tritons for 8 stars a pop. I forgot about those. Those guys are powerful. We have escape. That's it. 2 damage. Yes, please. Alright, so Kickoo's starting to lose their edge in the ocean here, so we gotta do something to change that. We might have to leave this city and bring the other Juggernaut into play here. Whatever happens, we'll get this city here. Gonna move out to deeper water, see if we can't heal up. And we'll put a mindbender here. Yeah, we kind of rested, and it's coming back to bite us now. Nope, not mindbender. I meant swordsman. All right, so I don't like this, because anything we do, we're gonna get mindbended away. Let's send that shark out over that way, move that guy back there. Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting that they've got... not static. Wait. Shouldn't the toad have something that says it can't attack after it moves? Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Sharks can't move onto the mountain. And so now that leaves us free to make... Oh, wait. Hang on. We were doing spearing. So now, okay, so we'll throw in a triton, something along those lines. And then we have 4 stars. We might just roll those stars over. Well, we can get an amphibian. It's kind of equivalent to the rider, but I don't know. Aquarion's kind of on the ropes. Coming back, but kind of on the ropes. Let's do this. What is this? An archer? But oh, it doesn't. We gotta be pushing out troops now. We're starting to... Kickoo's starting to lose their edge over here. Oh, that stinks. I wasn't watching how many stars were up over there. Alright, that's fine. Only 9? We need stars. We need to be pushing people out. Where are the Tritons? Do the Juggernauts? The Juggernauts don't fight back. I forgot about that. Okay. This isn't looking good for Aquarion. Alright, let's get this scout healed up. Oh, look. Disembark. That's what I want. If we can start pushing people out this way to come down. So I say we're just going to leave this this guy chilling here until we can get another mindbender down there somehow. Just because I'm going to lose him if I try and take that city. If he makes anything here, we'll catch it. You know, all of that good stuff. Catch. Well, mindbend. Whatever. Convert. Okay, we're sitting good with stars now. Oh. I actually forgot that I had moved that there last turn. Okay, Juggernauts can't fight back, although... Nope, they can't attack after they move. They can move after they attack, though. I totally forgot that Juggernauts don't fight back. That would have been so helpful. Not like in the city over here. We need to find something to do. Let's... So now I think I'm actually going to just throw a shield right there. And let's give us... So the bubble gives a speed boost. I think once you move onto flooded territory... Yep, moves to a flooded tile. So it gives you a speed boost for a while, and then... Yeah, we'll do that. It gives us the ability to move around a little bit easier, so see, watch. Got the mine squid here, I move to a flooded tile over here. This one's flooded. Boom, puts me in a bubble. So now, movement's +1. Okay, if I can survive until I can knock like that shark out or something, should be good. It's a swordsman. Can disembark on after the move. Okay, full health. 46 stars. We have so much economy going on right now. It's insane. I mean, we're just gonna start researching stuff now. Let's just get mathematics for no reason. Can't make anybody there. See, this is what's holding us back. We got to get rid of these guys over here somehow. I wish there was a way to skip this, because when I'm doing this this sandbox where I'm playing both sides, I don't need, I know what moves I made. I don't have to sit here and watch them play again. This is a swordsman. Yeah, we'll leave those guys alone. Hit there, start taking the city. Start moving these fellas in. This guy's back in the game. Alright, that's looking good. We have so many leftover stars. Did we already move that guy? Yeah, we did. Let's do another night. Alright, honestly, I think Kickoo's gonna win this one. There's been a lot of back and forth, but I think Kickoo is starting to take back over the seas, the economy going through here. I know I'm kind of speaking not from Aquarion's point of view, but I mean, the economy that Kickoo's got going on here is really good. Plus, we've got these cities coming around over here. Oh, dang it, they shoot back. Should have known. Aquarion's putting up a good fight, though. I mean, this is... I mean, how long... I've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. This has been quite the battle between these two. take it first and then use the Mind Bender, we'll heal more. This is a swordsman. Try and get him as close as we can. Trying to run away. We'll even send this swordsman in to fight. Or, I'm sorry, defender. So I like to put defenders as rammers because they have a high defense, and the rammers have a higher attack. So if you use them and you weaken a city and then you throw the rammer in there to take the city, it turns into a defender, and they're a little bit harder to get rid of. Sorry if I'm slowing down on the talking, I'm just getting into this here. Hey. I think that does it. I don't really think there's much else that Aquarion can do now. I mean, we've got their capital. The rest of this is just going to fall into place. Alright, well, there's no way of not losing him. Then we got that. Put a swordsman right there. Take that guy out. Start pushing out. Let's do a catapult. And like I said, just start researching things for no reason. Because we have the stars. Getting 11 stars over here. Yeah, like I said, this might be the last city, but I think of Aquarions that'll last, but I'm pretty sure Kickoo's got the win here. I'm gonna throw up walls here. We're gonna get rid of that guy. Who knows? That might not be the last city that goes. Oh. Oh. Once you take the capital, it's over. Okay. I forgot that. So, alright, there we go. Kickoo won. Screenshot of that. Alrighty. So Kickoo won. I'm gonna put the scores on the bracket. It doesn't mean anything. I only care who won. The scores is just fun extra stuff. So, alrighty. Well, thank you for tuning in and watching. Let's see. Yeah, over an hour. Wow. So yeah, this generally takes a while. I don't know what my schedule looks like. I don't know how many of these I'll be able to do. I'm going to go through the entire bracket. I just don't know how frequently I'll be able to push out a video. But yeah, come back for the next one. And thanks you all for watching, and we'll see you then.